News. Nairobi River Regeneration Program Committee has unearthed the underlying problem that have left the city river a dump site, posing as both a health risk and an environmental hazard.
Subsequently, Environment CS Aden Duale has put on notice companies and slaughterhouses that are choking the river with their affluent. Duale saying the tough journey to reclaim the Nairobi River has just started, and anyone who stands in its way will not be spared.
Stephen.
A 47-kilometer stretch across the bustling city of Nairobi, the Nairobi River is flowing with every minute, facing pollution and destruction. A survey conducted on the river showed that informal settlements, industrial buildings, informal economic activities such as slaughterhouses and other commercial enterprises along rivers discharge their wastes into the rivers, making it an eyesore. Despite numerous efforts in the past, including directives such as this by the National Environment Management Authority (NEMA) and several court orders requiring major pollutants such as Kiamaiko slaughterhouses closed, has remained uncomplied with the government conceding failure by the enforcement agencies to effect the orders have over the years turned the Nairobi River into a stinking flow.
Previous governments tried to redo Nairobi River, and I think the only bit that succeeded was between Globe Cinema and Grogan, the Michuki Park. But, and mark my word, Nairobi River, the 47-kilometer Nairobi River, will be different in another 18 months.
Environment Cabinet Secretary Aden Duale says the government has identified 145 companies and several slaughterhouses that have been polluting the Nairobi River. The Nairobi Water and Sewerage Company and the Athi Water identified as the notorious polluters running sewer lines beneath the river, along with slaughterhouses who direct their waste direct into the river.
The biggest polluter of Nairobi River was the Nairobi Water and Sewerage Company, the Athi and Sewerage Company, and we have realized that the sewerage line, main line, passes inside the river. So the sewer was dysfunctional, and now we have to remove a serious infrastructure investment to redo and remove the sewer line.
The 145 entities that included slaughterhouses in Nairobi have been told to comply with the restoration order issued by NEMA.
It has always been a cat and mouse game, and of course as a county we've considered what we can do, pragmatically. You don't want to kill the business, but also you want to preserve human safety and health. And so we've been in discussions with the people, their designs for a new slaughterhouse elsewhere. But, it's not just a slaughterhouse, it's an economic ecosystem.
We're working closely with the Nairobi City government, and the governor has given commitment that the 122 illegal dumping sites that have been mapped along Nairobi River Basin, action will be taken to ensure that all these illegal dumping sites will be removed.
The Ministry of Environment is also coming up with a new garbage disposal regulations that will entail segregating waste at the household level, with each household given 3 branded bags: green for organic waste, blue for dry waste, and red for hazardous waste.
And I want to tell you for free, and I want the Kenyans to listen to me. Every person pays for his garbage, am I right? And we must find out the person who picks your garbage. The person who picks the garbage from my house must be known where he dumps. So when I go back to Nairobi, I'm going to gazette the color-coded garbage, that even when you walk to a supermarket, there must be a bin for the wet, for the organic.
CS Duale says the regeneration program has already resulted in eviction of those living at the riparian land and provided alternative spaces. He says nobody will be spared.
Anybody who was within the riparian, despite his status along Nairobi River, will be a victim just like the person in the informal sector.
President William Ruto has maintained that the regeneration of the Nairobi River is not optional. In the next 18 months, according to the Environment Cabinet Secretary, River Nairobi will regain its lost glory. Stephen Leto, Citizen TV.